everybody, welcome to Fernsby. It is a bright, sunshiny day and we are taking care of some maintenance jobs that have needed done. So you can hear Derek weed whacking around the elderberries in front of me. I'll give you a shot of that in a sec. And we're going to be going into the beehives and checking on the girls, make sure that our new queens are laying. Hopefully we'll get to mark a couple queens, so we'll see. And that'll be something fun to watch. But here's Derek. Where'd he go? There he is. So strong. There is the apiary. So we have quartz, ruby, citrine, and jade. Topaz and amethyst we were unable to split into, so they're just empty right now. As of right now, there's no wasps inside, so that's good news. One of the goals that Derek and I had for this year was we wanted to be better at keeping records. Although we are filming and doing our best, that way sometimes we forget what we did in each hive, and we just wanted to be better at record keeping. So to that, we printed out some sheets. These are very basic hive inspection sheets. I'll try to remember to link where we found them. There were several that had more detailed information, but we thought just as we want to get started, we want to know what we're looking for and what time of year we might have different needs, stuff like that. So we wanted something really basic. So, for example, this is today's date. Sorry, the gloves turn my hands yellow. The time and which hive citrine. We saw pollen, nectar flow, strong hive, calm temperament. We saw eggs, we saw worker brood, larva was seen, compact brood pattern, capped brood, and then our notes section. So you can read them here, but we removed 2 deep frames of full capped brood and put them in the jade deep box. We removed 1 medium frame of 1-day-old eggs, up to 4-day-old larvae into jade, and all signs indicate that we had a strong mated queen. No honey was stored yet in that hive. Citrine was probably our winning hive. We go through the notes on the other ones. Jade, turn back around. Jade, which is that one, she had no queens. Very little stores. There was some nectar, some pollen, but they were really just eating through their stores, and we found signs of a laying worker. So we saw the emerged queen cells that we had put in there when they were capped. So we just don't know if they went out on their mating flight and didn't make it back, or if they fought and killed each other. Just bad luck on that. They didn't have a queen. So we put some eggs in there and some young larvae, and 2 big deep frames into that deep box, the yellow box, full of cap brood from citrine. And citrine looks great. I mean, tons of eggs and all stages of open brood, cap brood. Really, really strong hive. And quartz, quartz, and then ruby. So when we got into quartz, we see, and I don't know if you can see on the side that dark shadow, that's all the bees are bearding right now. Huge population of bees, a lot of brood in there, mostly cap brood, which is older brood. But we did see eggs, and we did see uncapped brood. So there is a queen in quartz as well, and she is laying. In ruby, however, we did not see any signs of a queen. No eggs, no open brood. I mean, we can go back through the footage, but I know we put capped swarm cells in each of those hives, And whatever happened, it looks like only quartz and citrine were able to get queens, mated queens that are laying out of it, unfortunately. So Derek and I need to regroup, and I've got a guard bee that's not happy with me right now. We need to regroup and possibly purchase some queens and see what's going on there, what the situation is with being able to buy queens right now or nukes. But yeah, we did take the eggs from citrine and put them in jade. So, but that's going to put us 2 to 3 weeks out before we get a queen out of that, if they make a queen out of that. So, hopeful. But we might just hedge our bets and go buy some queens anyway and get them in there and see what we can do. Ruby, great production. That line was always a good production line. They had full super of capped honey, and then a little more than half in the next super, and the third super they were starting to fill. So really good production line. I'm really sad they didn't get a queen out of it, or if they have, she hasn't taken off yet. But so kind of a cliffhanger week. We don't really know. We've got 2 queens for sure. They're mated, they're laying, and we will go from there and try to see what we can do. Hello, all you happy people. Well, it's not focusing, but we're in our mowed elderberry field and it looks awesome. That's kind of the highlight of today. Unfortunately, we got some bad news with the 2 hives, so we're at 50%.
Oh, yeah, 50%'s failing in my book, so right. It's not looking too good.
But we'll figure out a way to bounce back and get everything back on track. Wonder if we could step out of the way and show you. It looks really nice now that it's all mowed. You can see the elderberries growing. They are doing fantastic. So that's what the elderberry field looks like. By choosing to weed whack or mow and then leave the clippings behind, that is called chopping and dropping, and it allows the nutrients that the plants accumulated to stay on top of your land and the soil so that they can be used as fertilizer for the plants that you want, in our case the elderberries, to take up that nutrient and grow strong. The clover is coming in beautifully. So much clover. Yep,
that is just exploded.
The bottles are really working well. They're full of dew. We got here like noon.
Yeah, noon, and they were covered, and they were soaking in water. Yep,
and just dripping. So they are really helping catch some moisture, which is going to be helpful as we move even farther into the summer and eventually the dearth. Like I said, it's not the same as like watering them with a sprinkler, but it helps, and it's gonna. And then of course the mulch, the straw that we put down, is going to keep them moist around their bases and really give them that good start that they need. So.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, that's it then. So thank you so much for watching this week's adventures. We will definitely keep you posted on what happens in the bee yard and whether we're able to successfully purchase some queens, or if we end up trying to raise our own or smushing them back together or whatever.
Yep.
We definitely need to up our split game. Either we're not getting the timing right, or the amount of bees that we're putting in is not enough. We're doing something, and we're missing something. So that's going to be our homework for the rest of the year, I think. And just keep moving forward. So
yep. Like, share, subscribe. We love you all. Thank you.